Larp. Live action role playing. What exactly is it? Well, in its simplest definition, live action role playing is the next evolutionary step in popular tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons. But what difference separates these games of fantasy? Well, like the first fish who left the ocean to brave a world of air, LARP players have left the table behind and taken the game with them. There are several types of LARP, but all have a singular similarity. Players take on the persona of a fictional character and act out a plot, story, or adventure. A character sheet is composed, a general plot is established, and the game begins. But LARP is not something that can easily be explained. You have to go out and experience it for yourself to truly understand. And with me are two brave young souls who did exactly that, Justin Fillinger and Carrie Sutton. Justin and Carrie participated as a kind of control group in a LARP game. Thanks for coming. Let's hear a little bit about the preparation process.
Well, starting out, we had to set up a character. We were giving a character sheet. We had to pick what race we were, what job we had. We had to take then points that they gave us and spend the points on things like weapons and spells. That was kind of a long and arduous process. I didn't really like it too much, but then we got our big foam weapon and started getting into costume and things. I already had a pirate costume from Halloween that I used.
I didn't have a costume, so I borrowed some clothes. Then we had to put on ears, pointy ears, because we were elves.
Yes, I was an elvish pirate.
I've never played LARP before, and I've always kind of had the preconception that I think everyone who hasn't played LARP has, that it's kind of dorky and just, people who don't have anything better to do with their time play it. But I got there and I was just wearing jeans and a t-shirt, and everyone else showed up in these elaborate costumes. I was a pirate captain with a cape and sword, and this one girl had these really elaborate ears and her hair all done and everything.
Yeah, I didn't even know what LARP was until a couple months ago. And then even then it was just this very strange, ambiguous, like, what are those guys out in the field, they're out running around with capes and things on. It didn't make any sense. So.
Well, let's see what happened when you actually got to play the game.
My boss he's thirsty.
When the game started, BJ came up to us and told us that we would be sitting in a tavern of some sort, and he didn't really tell us what was going to go on from that. He just said we were sitting in a tavern. And immediately after that...
Well, I'm Bill the Pirate, you see. I'm here to do all kinds of pirate programs. Doesn't she a lovely one over there? Huh? Look at her with her top and bottom and all the little things going on. Blackie, give me some coins. Split it up, boss.
I was very self-conscious and just didn't really know what we were supposed to do. So this guy comes in and tells me to...
Give me your money! You best do it. I've seen him killing people for less than money.
Things just kind of took off from there, and then all of a sudden we were playing the game.
I am Salazar, ruler of the North.
Immediately, like, the game starts, I start to talk to any other different character, and I'm immediately attacked by a pirate. Well, a pirate's not. When we were fighting, and they didn't really tell me this, like, I think you told me this, but I didn't really hear it. When you're fighting, when you hit someone, you have to say 2 normal damage. And I either wasn't listening or thinking about how crazy this was that I was about to play LARP or something. I didn't hear it.
Hey, I was going to say you come over my ship and we have a bit of a roll, huh? Great. Detect! Travel Oh gosh, he hit me! Oh! I'm sorry for the unfriendly. And look at your face. Triple damage. Hey, wait a minute. You're saying that you're joining me crew depends on how well he does and whether he wins or not. Alright. 5 normal damage. 5 normal damage. Right. So very well then.
After I got beat by the captain, they dragged me onto the ship and turned me into their cook.
Down, second on right, Mr. Larp. I fear those who have deep knife.
At that point, I went willingly because Shalazar was going, so I was just following him. And they offered us 3% of whatever treasure they found. So then we went on land to find some treasure. BJ's character, the lackey, starts talking about how they take all these women and they kidnap them from one place and then they sell them as slaves.
Oh, you get money for it? Yeah, we get money for them. So you run sort of a ship-like brothel? Yeah, pretty much. So your captain's nothing more than a pimp? No. That's degrading. Don't degrade him by calling him a pimp. He's a businessman.
Is that why you got me on the show? My character wasn't too happy about that, so I tried to waylay him.
Waylay, to accost or intercept unexpectedly.
Which means I tried to knock him out. And the first time that I went around behind him to actually do the action, he was a little bit suspicious of me and he kind of moved aside. But then he started talking about the treasure and I popped him on the back at that point.
What'd you do that for? He was just about to close that when we were going to dinner. Well, now what we do, we just stand here and wait for nothing to happen. Let's go join this.
Of course, he got popped in the head and knocked down before he could tell us exactly what the treasure was or how to get there. So we kind of had to go from there. That's where it started getting kind of interesting because we were kind of taking control of the game. I don't know if he was kind of letting us do that because we were, new to the game or whatever, but it was made it a lot more fun, I think.
This is definitely where the game kind of takes off. We woke the pirate lackey up and he cast this spell, which was Aura versus Elves, which meant that we couldn't come within 15 feet of him. But eventually we got him.
I ain't getting nothing out of it. It's not like I'm getting any women out of this. That's all I really care about. See, I want to get the cyclops eye just for the women. This is beautiful. Oh, crap. The cyclops eye. Oh, it looks as if you let a little too much information out. You have no weapons. Shield, weakening. And we know what you're after. Or versus goblins. Damn! Couldn't do anything. He's about to say. Or versus giants. Oh! Attack! See, no! Don't do that to me! Please, don't! I'll tell you the combination to the safe! Go ahead and say it. It won't save you. Oh no! Help me!